see if... Wait, am I on the... Yeah, my mic's here. Okay, good. Good. Is it on? Yeah, it's on, it's on. Perfect. So... this is gonna be quite a short stream probably, because I started really late. Because I realized I had to set things up for creating a stream. Whoops. So... Today the plan is simple. I'm just gonna start my little project here of creating a creating a fucking game. So you know, that should be not too difficult, I guess. Let's turn this one on, there we go. The plan for the day is just to create some kind of really basic character controller. So maybe set up this basis of well, have to set up the basis of a state machine. I'll have to figure out later if it's gonna be finite or hierarchical. But for now, I'm thinking finite. First things first, I just gotta remember how the fuck to do this. Package management, because I want the new input system. I like that one actually. No. Oh wait, is it? There we go. Input system 1.7 install. Yep, I want that one. I like it. I'll see if I keep it around for how long, but personally, big fan. Okay. If anything happens, like I accidentally doxed myself, ignore that. Would be very appreciated. Oh, I can also test if my not having Chrome make sounds works or not. See this one, sure. It might be working. Probably that mainly is because it's picking up from my mic. Maybe I'll just put it there. I have to restart it. I'll just go back to this scene then. And yes, I want to restart. Sure. Let's lower the volume. Save changes. Yes, I want to save changes. Oh well. I'll add some dots to this one, you know. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, there we go. Oh, I should probably... Oops. How do I do this? Can I open a scene without showing it? I'm not sure if I can. Oh, fuck it. You're gonna see parts of my screen now. I'm just gonna copy the alert thing to this one. There we go. Now let's see. That should work. Perfect. All right. We're back here now anyway. So yeah. I don't want to do this stuff. I want something here. I'll figure that out later. All right. Scripts. Let's create a new folder. Call it input 1.7, so I know where it is. Oh, I don't like that. I'll have to... Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna create a new... Input actions, probably, right? Player controls, there we go. Yes. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no, what am I doing now? You see that? You can. Oh, man, I kind of wanna go for keys, but let's see if I can turn on. Is it possible to turn like on streamer mode manually? Streamer mode. Enable stream mode. Yes, please. There we go. That shouldn't. Oh, I cannot add goes in peace. I'll do that later. What the oh, there it is. That's what happened. There we go. Okay, game animator. Perfect. Player controls. There we go. New action. I'm gonna say that you are a keyboard. Can't I do like how do I do this again? New action. Value. Vector 2, right? Path. Can I, don't I like, right, I have another project already open this side. I'll call it, inside. Oh, what the fuck? Step I looked to. There we go. Composite. Ah, there we go. There we go. Up. That's a W. Down. That's an S keyboard. Thank you. Left. That's A keyboard. And right is D keyboard. Perfect. Let's call it move. No, that's a dumb name. Well, that's gonna be too long, I guess. We use west. No, not west. Okay, let's see. New action. No binding. That's gonna be a button. No binding and it's a space. Oh. There we go. That's good. And oh, I'm gonna need another one for the mouse. Let's see. Yep. Let's call it look. Just to keep it slightly vague, but not too vague. Oh, hello, Peace Boy. Hi. Hi, Tonda. Do you wanna see the beauty of Unity? Let's see, save. Now where's this thing saved? That's the problem. So I'm gonna need to know that. How late was I in seeing that, by the way? I kind of know that. Can I see time? No, I can't see times. Oh, already left. I gotta put this thing on repeat so I can properly enter my scripts. No, existing assets. There has to be a no, that's text message. Is it here? No. I feel like no, it has to be a generate C# class. There we go. Right, it's this one. I think okay. What's theirs? An action movie can name the same as to self generate serialized data. You can remember action. Okay. Okay. Can I? Oh, there we go. Player controls 1. There we go. Now that's how we do it. Save. And that should be it. Perfect. So now if we open this thing, it's also like, will I dox myself again? Doesn't seem like it. Perfect. Yeah, I got all of those things. Nice. Okay, that's step 1. Now we need to create a, what's gonna call it, player, and inside it let's create a empty called camera holder. Now the idea is that the, okay, I'm gonna make it not too annoying for myself by, there we go. So I've turned on the music. So I want to have the camera rotate the player, of course, but I also want, because I don't want to leave just, because I could just leave this object like wherever it spawns forever, and that could be actually like a, there's a good argument for that, because then if you want to have like a easy setting spawn point thing, you can just set a spawn point to that object and then 0 the position of whatever part in here that actually has like a spot. But I feel like that's just gonna absolutely fuck things up, and eventually I'm gonna get confused and I'm gonna sit here and be like, oh, why is it so misaligned, and this thing is gonna be like accidentally at position 0 minus 52 or something, and that's what's gonna happen. So I think I'm just gonna create another empty here and call it oh, that's a great question. What should I call it? Oh wait, because if I think about it, I could just call this like body. There we go. And then place the 3D element in here, place the camera in here. I'm just gonna create a camera here instantly actually. Camera, player, cam, there we go. Now I'm gonna eventually turn this into like a Cine machine thing, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. I gotta look up if that's actually good. I'm really new to this, by the way. Like, very much so. We're talking, yeah, I've only been using Unity for half a year, and that was for a single project, which turned out not great. So I don't really know what the best ways to do things is, but I'm gonna be learning that, hopefully. And I'll figure it out eventually. Worst case, I'll have to remake it. Body, and here, let's think about this, because this thing is really just to hold the animation stuff. And this thing will be moved around, and this thing will be moved around. Oh, yeah, I forgot the zoom thing is really weird, right? Is this, like, yeah, okay, that's weird. There we go. Maybe like this. Yeah, that's better. So let's create a 3D object, and let's say a capsule for now. That's like the go-to thing for scale. Okay, let's see. Radius, half, height 2. So the height. Okay, so I feel like I should have had a stream before this where I explained the idea behind the game and had like a notepad up here where I explained the idea behind it. But I haven't done that, so whoops. But I'm thinking of having this one as... No, let's do 2 actually, that's fine. That's gonna be fine. That's so fine, it's chill, it's chill. Does like the background noise get picked up? I'll turn my... I'll close my window and be back. There we are. Did my green screen get fucked up there? Probably. Capsule, okay. 2 meters gonna be fine for now. Radius half, that's also fine. That's probably like gonna be roughly the size of any 3D model. No, it's not trigger. Mesh renderer, sure. Capsule mesh, yeah, sure. Perfect. So that's just the body. So this thing is just gonna be the body. It's gonna have no collision, of course. And it's gonna be rotated by the player camera's rotation. Which, if I check it out, where is it? Oh, is it just here or something? I'll delete the main camera. There we go. Player cam. Can I like? Well, okay, that's where it is. Just move the player up to like, yeah, 1 should be touch. Yeah, exactly. That's like, yep, perfect. I'm gonna put it to 1.1 actually, so I don't accidentally start clicking with the floor or something. Player cam, you should be like here-ish, right? That makes sense. And this, what is forward? This is forward, okay. That's forward. So let's just add another little cube. There we go. I think I've seen this 5 billion times. People just do this always. So I'm just gonna copy what I've seen work. That usually is a good idea. This to 0. There we go. Okay. That's kind of like my little visor almost. Let's make it slightly larger like that, slightly smaller like that, and let's push it in a bit. Great. Now we're going to player cam. I think I want it to be slightly down maybe, and let's align these down. Okay, perfect, I can see there. So like, yeah, that's good. Now I know where I'm looking out of. Should I give it like a material maybe? Nah, I'll do that later. I don't actually know what the fuck to do the materials and stuff. So my biggest issue right now is gonna be collisions, I think. This has always been a problem for me. Add component. I'm gonna go with a rigid body. I don't fuck with character controllers really. And this thing I think is more for physics. I'll have it. You know what? No, I'll say no to the rigid body for now. And I'll just have a script. Let's see, what should hold the script? Should the player hold the script, or should I have something inside the player that holds the script? Because I know I've seen things like, oh, you have a script, you have an object inside the player. Just where's my hand? Can I? Okay, yeah. Which is like holds the rotation or orientation of the character. So you'd rotate it, and but that's kind of what a body does in a way. Should I should I mix in the body into this or have the like script attached to the body? Because these things you could do that actually. There we go. You could see this as almost the 3D model. So this is where the 3D model will be. Have some animations on it. But no, I want to move the player though. I don't want to rotate the player because the camera is inside the player, and I've had before that I had like accidentally I rotated the object the camera was inside, aligning to the camera's rotation, so I would get double the rotation, and that made it really weird. So I'll just try to keep them separate for now, but I could move the player though. I could move the position. All right. Let's create a script in the body, maybe, or in the player. You know what? I'm putting it in the player. It makes more sense to me. New script, there we go. I'm calling it player state machine. There we go. And where was the script created? That's a excellent question. Is it even, does it exist yet? Maybe it doesn't exist yet. Oh, here we go. Moving you into here. There we go. Oh. Okay. Did I open it? No, I didn't. Let's just open it. All right. So, I'm guessing most of you haven't created a state machine before, or well, none of you, because there's nobody in chat. But the essential idea is, instead of having a massive script with a bunch of like, you know, is this how I do it? Summary or something? No, okay, never mind. Like if grounded, and then you have like a thing here, and then you have you know, else, and then you have more code here, and then you just kind of start adding massive if and else things on each other. So you'll have, oh, if you're holding like W, you go forward, but if you're grounded while holding W, you're going forward. This is actually picking up. Cool. If you're grounded while holding forward, you'll be actually close that forever. That would be kind of nice. A second. I'm just gonna change scene for a second. There we go. Is it currently running? Maybe that might be why. Name. It has to be running somewhere so it can actually, you know, send me the pop-up, right? Can I search here? That'd be really nice if I could search in here. In the task manager? No, I can't. Okay, I'm not gonna bother right now. Alright, let's turn to the screen. So instead of having like this long script of a bunch of if-else statements where you're basically double checking over and over again for how, like if you're grounded, you're doing like some movement, but if you're not grounded, you're doing a very similar kind of movement. You basically split it up into one quite, into a bunch of different scripts, which each take care of their own thing and only run the script that's relevant for the thing that's happening. Then you have a so-called machine, a state machine, which kind of make sure they are updated and sometimes hold values and some functions and methods. I don't know the difference between a function and a method. They might be the same thing. Let's see. Yeah, and then within the, so you don't run all the code every time, you just run the relevant code. So if you're in there, you're only running the in the air relevant part. And there was two versions, the finite and hierarchical. In this game is actually based on another game, more like a demo kind of, we created for university assignments. I'm studying game development. And in that one, I used a hierarchical state machine because I thought it would make it easier, but it made it a lot harder because then I had to worry about a bunch of stuff like, well, the way I set up at least, maybe I have to like route each kind of movement option through either grounded or in the air. And the way I set it up was that I like got a direction for the movement in the grounded or air states, which are the root states. And then below that, I had all the other states, like, oh, you're sprinting, you're running, you're idle, you're sliding, you're jumping. Well, no, not jumping, but yeah. And those decided the magnitude of how much we're moving in that direction. The problem was that multiple of those states also should have some input on how you're moving. And that got very difficult and very annoying very quickly, because they really just clashed together and did not play well together. And I had to basically make sure each state could independently without itself calculating the direction changes, influence the direction changes of other states, and that was just a massive pain in the ass. So either I'm going finite and just saying fuck it because they're so different, or I'm going hierarchical but only having gravitation managed in those two states. So, and like animations, so I'll have probably some bullets here falling, and then I have that animation playing. But I'll see once I've gotten there. Let's see the machine. So the machine is probably gonna be mono behavior. Oh yeah, mono behavior. Might change that later if I have to like add some multiplayer stuff, because I want it to be online multiplayer, but that's gonna be for the future. I'm gonna create issues for myself now and then solve them later, as you should be doing. Let's see. Player position. There we go. Oh, whoops. Public. Right? I was so long to do this. There we go. Yes, player rotation. Now, these two are going to be different. So I'm at some point gonna Google how to add the, you can see changes. Let's close you actually. You can see like descriptions in this little box here. But since the player has this, there we go. I am gonna say that I could just say like get like object or something, but that's gonna be a bother. Player rotation, there we go. Bother transform. Okay, player cam. So I'm gonna need to get the rotation, the transform of the camera as well. And the reason I have a player scale camera maybe it's like that. Let's call it camera for now. Let's confuse ourselves. All right. Let's pull you as well. Yeah, so it wants to transform there of the camera, and then we just give it this. So the reason I'm having a camera holder is like I could technically. Oh, I just realized this is also dumb. That's dumb. I should change that. See, yeah, there we go. It should always be in the spot of the camera holder. That makes more sense. There we go. Now I can move the camera holder without changing the player camera's transform. So if I would want an option to maybe do third person, I can move the camera holder. But as well, might change that because of the cinema machine stuff. I've only seen bits and pieces of it, but it seems like it would be quite useful. It was so long since I did this. Holy shit, I need to just like create so many variables at the start. I just keep forgetting about them. Let's get the private exit to movement input, maybe we call that. Sure. Maybe not. Call this was one. Oh yeah, should I get a capsule collider maybe? That might be a good idea. Because I think if I do this now, it's just gonna start falling. Oh, I forgot how much work it was to create one of these. That's great. Let's give it a capsule collider for now. And it is not the same size as the capsule right now. Height 2, radius 0.5. And this one should be height 2 as well. Can I like make it visible? Wait, I'll make the capsule invisible. Oh. What order has a collider? Whoops, that's slightly dumb of me. Okay, so we all have a collider here in the body. Right. But that's gonna disappear, right? More or less. I could. Okay. New idea. I am copying you and then I am removing you. And I'm adding it here. Right, can I like paste components new? There we go. So, oh, also I put the center of the player in the center and not at the bottom, because then I can rotate it easier if I need to do that, which I want to do. And now we have you. Oh my god, I need to do this. This is so annoying. So remember, I used in the other version I had this really annoying collision thing, and I want to have something like that again, but I'm not sure if I'm going to need it. I should have googled more things before I started, so I realized, like, done some research. Let's start by creating a ground check, I think. So okay. Let's create a raycast hit. And let's do a raycast. However, we're gonna have to get the capture collider for this. Let's just make it public as well. Just this in public. Capture collider. Capture collider. There we go. Raycast hit. Physics. Dot. Raycast. It's also a raycast list. I might change it to some other kind of cast later, depending on how accurate I want to be with collisions. Right now, let's imagine we have like this floor here. Oh, my hands are so sausagey. Currently, if you have this like object like this, but just as a ray, so which means that if I'm missing, like that, the ray misses, but my object is like this, it's just gonna go straight through anyways. And that's a bit of an issue, but considering that the map currently looks, you know, like this, that's not gonna be a real issue for the moment. I'll change that later. Just add this cube so we have something to like touch and see what happens if we like touch it. It's slightly larger. 5, sure. 5, sure. And 0.2, so it has thin width. And then we can test if we're, you know, fucking shit up. Let's get another one here. Now we can do some testing there. I gotta change materials later. This is impossible to look at. Okay, raycast. How do I write the raycast again? I make a player position dot transform dot position, because it's the position first, right? Yeah, origin, and then direction. Let's create a, let's be smart about this. Private vector free down direction, let's call it direction. Yeah. Which we're gonna make equal to new vector free, and the vector should be, let's see, x, y, z, so 0, -1, 0, right? Yeah. Perfect. So now if I ever want to change essentially gravity for the character, I can do that by just changing the down direction. Well, just and just. I'm gonna have to do a lot of other things to that as well, but it's a good start. Max distance. All right, let's take the. Ooh. Capture collider dot bounds. That should be yeah. Isn't height or something? Oh, it's just height, isn't it? Height. And let's divide it by 2. But then we're gonna have to add like that, I think. Just so right now, so we don't actually like start clipping through. At least for now. We'll see later if I change that. Should I probably do normal? Just for the future. Perfect. All right. If hit not transform isn't equal to null, so if we get a hit at all, so if we don't get a hit, it would be null. Oh. Oops, there we go. I gotta actually save it in this little thing here. Private bool groundo. It doesn't. I don't like the is. There we go. I don't want to set it for now. I guess we'll get it for that one. Nope, no double space, thanks. All right. If we hit, you're grounded. Positioning if it's hit point plus square on the list. Okay. No, I'm looking at the wrong right now in my old code. So I'm looking away sometimes, just look at my old code. Is it like a... Oh, it's a clowny what? Okay, sorry, I was looking for the old chats. Should I get a... I'll get a ground level thing later. So, else. There we go. That's all we need for now. So let's do a, in the update thing, we should do a ground check. And then we should, unfortunately, start to work on the other things, I think. Let's see, awake. I guess I'll do awake, just cause funny. Why is it yellow? Not yellow, I mean, why is it, oh, it's maybe supposed to be like that. Oh yeah, it is. Oops. All right. So the inputs I had earlier, let's see if I can find them in my little, yeah. We need to get a player input. I'll do it on the polygons. Player input, player. There we go. And on awake, I say that this is, yep. That should work, probably. Let me scroll down again. No, it doesn't work like that. Fuck. Probably like that then. Question mark. And then we say that pre-input dot what's it called? Why does it do that? That's so annoying. Fuck off. Player controls 1, right? Or is this called player controls? Oh, should I do it as... Wait, I might fucked up something here. It's called player controls. What am I calling it? Yeah, I should probably do this. There we go. Oops. That might be why. Player controls 1. There we go. Now we're working on it. Dot move and dot started. Now we're gonna do one of these like lambdas, I think they're called. And let's call it on movement input. Oh, but that's giving us an error. It's because we haven't created it yet. Let's do it here for now. We'll move it down later. And let's say that's how is this done again? You have to do a context something, right? Oh, it's input. Oh yeah, input action. That's how it works. That's how it works. Input action dot callback context, and we call that context. Go. And we say that movement input is equal to context dot redirect to. Okay. Now the thing about this thing is I think it's gonna be X and Y, right? Why is this wrong? On movement input on. Oh. Oops. I'm saying this is a, yeah, to the vector. Up, down, left, right, yeah. So I'm gonna get a X and Y. So Y is gonna be up. So if I'm holding down W, I'm gonna get a Y equals 1. X0, Y1, so 0, 1. So I'm probably gonna have to at some point change these. But I'm looking at like, oh yeah, probably on Okay. All right. So let's just have a bool here. I think another bool. No, not for actually. No, not for now. Let's just ignore it for now. Let's do this. Player controls dot controls dot move dot. It's like perform or something, right? Oh yeah, perform. There we go. And dot player controls dot move dot cancel. There we go. And then we're gonna do the same for the mouse later. Anyways, I'm getting the movement input into this thing. So this vector here now, which we probably should get a bool for. And the question is, do I want to create the bools like down here or underneath? Where do... I'm gonna do it this time, where I have the bools right under, so I don't have to look around too much. Not bools, the getters and setters. Public vector 2, and I'm gonna call it movement input. Makes sense. Get turn movement input. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Now we can get it. Yeah, we can get it. All right. So what's this called? This thing was called look. Okay, I didn't name this thing. I should name it. Jump. Jump. There we go. I'm gonna save it. So it actually saves. Perfect. All right. Let's create a on look input as well, and this is the same, I think. Input action dot cover context. There we go. I'm gonna need a look input for this as well, right? I can do it above here. Private. Selected 2 as well. I'm calling this one look input, and then we do a public 2 and call this look input. And get it. There we go. Alrighty. So when we look somewhere, we want to get this input. Equals to, there we go, we read it. Alright, I'm just looking at my old code here to see. Yeah, let's add the mouse sensitivity now as well. And like, do we even need this? I don't think I do. But I'm removing the clearance header, and I'm saying private float mouse rotation X. I'm gonna create both of them, and then we're doing the public one. They are connected anyways, so it makes sense to me. Mouse rot X, and that's gonna be a, what the fuck? No. Return mouse rot X. Yes. Where's the button? There it is. And I will do the same for, actually let's just do this. Exactly the same for why, tell me why, etc, etc. All right, so you have look input, okay, and do I want mouse sensitivity X and Y to be separate? Yeah, I want to, but I'm gonna make these more separate now. So I'm gonna do public float mouse sense. There we go. And then I'm gonna go do some private floats here. Private float mouse sense X and mouse sense Y. But we're gonna make both of these equals to mouse sense for now. Is this gonna work? No, it isn't. Sad, very sad. Okay, let's do this instead. In awake. There we go. Just say this quickly and make this number something reasonable. I think it's like 10 is usually pretty reasonable, if I am not mistaken. It's like 10. There we go. Oh yeah, capture collider. It's this, right? Yeah, there it is. Cool. Play cam, body player, perfect. All right. So mouse station X is not equal to that. It's equal to look input dot X multiplied by time dot delta time, yay, times mouse sense X. This might be really roundabout way of doing this. Sometimes you have large X, sometimes you have small X. I don't know why. Time dot time. Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect. And then we should probably, yeah, I have had this issue before where, let's see, X rotation, it rotates, yeah, it's like this, okay, up and down, yeah, so it rotates around the X, so X and Y is like this, so Y is this, so Y is gonna be like left and right, and X is gonna be up and down. So let's clamp mouse rotation. Can I do this like dot math f dot clamp? I don't think I can. Equals position X, and we're clamping it to line. Because earlier I've had normally it's like 18, 19, I mean, but like I've had it so when it goes to exactly 90 up and down, when you have some rotations for the body, it gets really confused. So I'm just not gonna have that. There we go. That's the input, and then we're gonna have a set camera orientation, right? Void set camera orientation. Yeah, before I do that, I'm gonna do play controls dot controls one dot look started, and it's gonna be on look input, right? Let's just do this. Yeah, and it's started problem cancelled because these values will change over time. While like a button is only going to be up or down, so it's only started or cancelled. You can't. While some controllers will have sensitive buttons, so they feel how much you're pressing them down. The keyboard in general will not have that, so I'm assuming it won't have that, because I am big what's it called, hater of controllers. Not hater, but yeah. On jump input. Let's do that as well, as quickly while we're at it, since this one is very simple. It's like literally just yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do it here. Private bool jump pressed. There we go. And I say that jump pressed equals to the context of read value of. No, not like that. There we go. Bam. Wait, can I just control? Oh, fuck. Jump. Started on jump input. And I'm just gonna add a space in between here so I have some better way to look at it. Oops. All right. So the cam. What's it called again? It's just called camera. I'm just gonna call it camera rotation because that's what I'm gonna use it for anyways. Set camera rotation. There we go. So the camera rotation, not rotation, because that's what we're doing. Tonian dot. I'm just looking at my old sheet here right now. Mouse rot X. Rot Y and 0. And that is because when you have the camera, we have, let's remind ourselves of our angles again, not angles, our axes. So I think it's a left-handed, is Unity right or left-handed? Let's check actually. So it's left-handed, right? So Z is forward, X is right, and Y is up. So if you rotate around Y, you rotate. Can you see this? Yeah, you rotate like this, right? Left and right. And around X is up and down, but around Z you're gonna rotate like this. And you don't want to rotate the camera like this when you're moving the mouse left and right, right? It can be useful to rotate the camera like that for like looking on corners, or like, oh, you're on a wall, you know, wall running or something. You go like, whoop. But not for now. So that's why we're setting it to 0. Okay. I also have some other things here. Okay, interesting. I'll look at them later. Should I rotate? I mean, I'll do it here actually. Rotate body. Now I want to rotate the body, right? Because currently I'm not rotating. I'm just rotating the camera, and the camera is not attached to the body. Well, they are attached, but not into the. They're like not children and parents. They're siblings more like. So they're not actually influencing each other. All right. Let's just create a variable here called forward and say that that is equal to camera rotation dot forward. Wow. And forward dot y equals 0. Because y is like this, and you don't actually rotate the body like that. You just want to rotate it like that around the x-axis. No, wait. Wouldn't it be? I don't know. And this works in my code earlier, so I'll just trust myself for now, which might be somewhat of a mistake. Let's see. Did I have a body rotation or something? I call it player rotation. Let's just say that it's body rotation instead. That's what I'm rotating here. Body rotation dot. Wait, I'm already doing a transform, so dot rotation, right? Equals quaternion dot look rotation forward. But it's gonna go around upwards of the transform. So I think I can just do up maybe like that, and then if I rotate it, it should do it. Like if I rotate the character, it should also rotate this. Whenever, well, if I rotate the character, yeah, it should work. Maybe, hopefully. Okay. So now my question is, should I do this in here or should I do this like in the state machine? I hate how much shit I already have in this state machine. I wish it was slimmer. I should do it like this actually. Let's see what happens if I set camera rotation and then what would happen if I like started the code now? If I just ran it, would it actually do anything? Let's see. It's gonna be interesting. It is not really doing anything now. Variable camera rotation of player state machine has not been assigned. Has not. Huh? Oh, did I move things around? Oh, I did, didn't I? Body rotation, there we go. Camera rotation. There we go. That has all done now. Perfect. So if I do this instead. Okay, so something is obviously wrong because it's not really. Something is happening though. Like it notices that my mouse is supposed to do something. Oh, I think I know what's happening. I'm not supposed to set it to. Wait. Sorry, I was looking at my old code again. So I feel like I should be adding it instead of setting it, right? So I want to rotate it. Oh yeah, here it is. And this is the one that's weird. This one is minus, this one is plus. So now we get like a total mouse rotation almost. Let's see if this works. Okay, it is I mean, but can I see where the player camera is looking? Yeah. So okay, so it's at least doing something. Oh, I know. It's the opposite here. If it moves in the X, I want to roll. Yeah, because if it the input of the mouse, it's actually on the X axis. It goes like left and right. But as I said earlier, when you rotate around the Y axis, that's when you rotate left and right. So you need to get the rotation of X to Y and Y to X. That should do it, maybe. Though I did notice it was kind of slanted, so I'll see what happens. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Up and down, left and right. Yeah, up and down is nothing, and left and right. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. This took me like a fucking day last time I did this. All right. That's a good start. Let's move on to scripts. And I have this PlayStation machine. There's one. Let's create a new script, and let's call it player base state. There we go. And this is gonna open it, or is it just gonna like? Okay, now the question is, I don't want to actually have one behavior because I don't need to update and start and stuff like that. So there we go. Bye bye. Oh my house. There we go. Let's see. So in here, oh, this is gonna be such a pain. Player base state, and we're gonna want two things here. We're gonna want a reference to the state machine, right? We're gonna call that player state machine, and we're calling that state machine. There we go. So that's step one. There we go. And then we're gonna want a reference to a player state library and call that let's create a new script like this actually now. Create script player state library. Should I just call them PS instead of player state? Because these are gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's see, rename PS player state machine, and I'm gonna call you rename PS library. It's gonna be so long otherwise. This might give me some errors of rename stuff, it always does, but oh well. Player state base state. Sure, we call it base state. That's gonna have to work. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah. I'm gonna have to open this again. There we are. And let's rename you into a PS machine, and I call you PS base state, and you are gonna be PS base state. Player state machine. Oh yeah, because this wants to be called PS machine now. PS machine, and this one is gonna be called a PS library. PS library, and I'm renaming you to PS library. Perfect. That should do it. Yes, it did. I don't actually need this to be model behavior either, because I'm not updating it like that. So that's chill, and let's just create enum. Player states. No. Let's just do that actually. Should I move the enum outside of the public class thing? Maybe, I don't know. And you're gonna be moving, and you're gonna be. I kind of want to make it. Do I want to make it hierarchical or not? Because like if it's in the air, I don't want to have to deal. No, I'm gonna have it be air and then idle. Okay, so move. Now this is a bad order. Idle first, because that's like the base one. Then it's gonna be air, because that's like the base of the being in air. And then we're gonna have walking. All right. So, actually, do I have to do this maybe? I'll see it later. If it starts breaking, I know I'll have to change it. So we're gonna have a PS machine here as well, which is called state machine. Perfect. And we're gonna have the dictionary here. And it's gonna be made of, yeah, like this actually. And I'm calling it, machine states. Nah, state dictionary works out for me. Like that, right? Yep, like that. And then we're creating this PS library. Like that. And we're saying that it's gonna have the machine. State machine. There we go. And state machine. There we go. Easy, easy. And let's set up the library in here as well, actually. Makes sense. State dictionary. Idle. No, it's not like that. It's player states dot idle. Oh yeah, I need to actually create the things first. All right, let's do that for now. Base states. Yep, like that. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna need do I need a current state? No, it's gonna be don't think I need anything like that. No, I'll be fine. So we're gonna need a method for entering the state. What the fuck on? No, not on. It's just called enter state. There we go. Oh yeah, void. Void. Voif. What do you mean error? Oh yeah, that's right, the entire state. Abstract. There we go. And then we're following that up by public abstract void. I'm gonna put them out in the order I would have them inside the states themselves, just to make it easier for me. Public abstract void update state. And then we do let's call it that. Am I sitting like mouth agape at all times? Maybe I am. And then we switch state as well. Yep. Actually, let's not be abstract. That's the best part. Let's do this as protected. Or should it be public so I can do it from outside the program if I want to? But I'll change it later. That's not a problem. Switch state. Alright. And I'm actually gonna have a thing here. Let's see. This is gonna be a PS base state, and we call this the new. Oh, whoa. New state. Perfect. And yeah. So we call exit state on the current state. Okay, not that. Exit state. There we go. So it exits itself, but it doesn't actually exit. This thing here, it's not going to actually exit the state itself. It's just going to run whenever you exit. So this is the code that's going on. This is actually what exits it. Switch state, because you switch the state. And then you're going to have a, in them here, you're going to have something called a, let's put it down here. Probably. Let's say it's active state. Go. State machine dot. Oh yeah, we're gonna make product is a getter setter. This might be a weird getter setter because I'm just like making it public anyways, but I don't know. I like having it like this because it makes it more clear to me. Active state equals value. Yes. Dot active state equals new state. So that should probably be it, right? Yeah. Oh no, actually. Wait, enter. Wait, how does this happen? Switch state, state, new state. Oh yeah, here it is. CTX. Yep, yeah. That's how we do it. Yeah, that makes sense. So exit our state, we perform the enter state function of the new state, and then we set the new state to be the active state in the state manager, state machine. And in the state machine, we're gonna run update state every frame, essentially. And we're probably gonna check switch state in every frame as well. So That is the plan. Now let's see, we have in this little library so far, we have idle, air, and walking. Okay. So let's create this. Create script ps place date idle. Okay. And create. Okay. ps air. And then walking. Okay. So let's see here. Maybe I got to open them up. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. And walking. Perfect, perfect. So, not mono behavior. Goodbye. Oop. That's not correct. Oops. Okay. Remove you, and I say that you are actually surprised. Wrong button. You're actually part of base date. Wow. Yep. And then you create a public ps walking, and to create you we're gonna need to have the necessary information, which is gonna be the same thing as earlier. So the ps machine, which is gonna just be called the state machine again as earlier, and then we're gonna have the ps library, which is gonna be called the library. Yep, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Let's see what we need here. We need enter, update, check, and exit. Yes, yes, yes. Is this gonna work? Is it being public? Not gonna. Oh yeah. Public override. Yes, yes. Yeah, sure. Public override void. Okay, it's just doing this really weird thing for me. Why in this order? I want to know, but I'll just be happy about it. There we go. So let's remove this for now. Bam and bam. So if we're walking, we want to update. And you want to update the position of the player, right? So let me just take a look at my good old code, which is a mess, and everybody hates it, especially me. Yeah, so the question I have now is, should I check I think I should check switch state at the last thing, right? There we go. And let's see here. Okay. What the fuck did I do here? What in actual tarnation? Oh yeah, that's how I did. That's how I did it. All right, so update. Let's just create a vector free and call it direction. I'll say that direction equals yeah, it's equals for now. And this is going to be the, what's it called again? state machine dot oh, do not create that maybe. Machine movement input. Oh, it's called movement input. So yeah, it's gonna be X and it's gonna be 0 and it's gonna be movement input dot Y. And now you might ask, you know, tell me why, etc. Oh, oops, that's one too many. So X is left and right, Y is up and down. But since Y is going to be forward, because W is going to make us go forward, we set Y to 0, because 0 is managed by jumping. And the Z vector is equal to the Y vector. And we say that, have I actually created a position or something here? I mean, it is public, so I could literally just say like play position like that. Yeah, I'll do that. Dot player position dot position equals direction. Right. Oh no, wait, actually I need to do more here. Because we're just walking here, right? So we're getting that as and then we're gonna do direction normalized. Can I normalize this without doing like equals to normalized or something? So I don't really feel like doing that. I'm just looking out through old things if I can find anything where I did that. Okay, no, actually. Direction equals direction dot normalized multiplied by state machine dot walking speed. And now you might say, what the fuck is walking speed? Well, let me tell you. They call it correctly. Yeah. That's gonna be public float walking speed. There we go. Let's create another one. Yeah, jump. Jump power. Because I know there's like a bunch of ways to calculate how much you want to do, exactly how high you want to jump by having a bunch of things. But I'm just gonna go with by feeling right now. Public float gravity strength. There we go. For later. Multiple walking speed and set machine dot play position equals direction. Right. So we get the direction from the west, and we normalize them, so we don't have like, you know, if you move to the left and right at the same time, you go faster, because that vector is longer, and then we multiply that vector by the walking speed, and then we update position with the direction, and then we check switch state, and here we do nothing for now. Okay. I just start with this, and oh yeah, idle equals new PS idle, and that needs a state machine, and it needs this as content, I think, right? Let's oh yeah, I haven't actually created those yet. Let's do this actually. Actually no, let's do that. There we go. Whoop, and then we say instead of walking it's idle, not widle, idle. is also idle, and then we just remove all of you. There we go, because you're doing nothing. And then we're doing the same here. Wait, can't I? Yeah, okay. I could, but I don't feel like PS air, air, and we do nothing here as well. Now, I just add a thing here which we call a bool. A bool for, it's in the, yeah, here we go. Private bool. Let's call it active input or something. And let's give it a getter public, not bool, active input, and we say it's gets ready. Yep, there we go. Cannot implicit type PS idle to PS machine, huh? Oh, that would be the reason. Base state. Whoopsie daisy. Yep. And on moment input, we say that active input equals. Actually, I will have written this somewhere very smartly. Good job, me. Yes. Equals dot x 0 or there we go. So active input is equal to this one or this one. So if either of these are, I think it's like if both of these are true. So if both of them are not 0, if one of them isn't 0, it's true, and if both of them are, it's false. I think. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see if it breaks. So check switch state. If state machine dot active input go, then we say that you are switch state. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do this now. So library, okay, this, and then we have to do the same for air equals new ps air, perfect, and walking ps not air, walking, there we go. And then we have to create this get like methods, I think, right? Yep. I'm gonna call you idle, and we return, yeah, that, perfect. Oh, oops. Return. Okay, it just didn't. What the fuck happened here? Well, it doesn't work. Oh, well, air. Just air. Oh, it's supposed to be public walking, and we return. Okay, now it's just weird about it again. I don't care about you. That should work, right? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. So in walking, it does switch state. And it has to call something now, so we say library dot idle. Boom. Oh. There we go. And in idle we say check switch state if just actually copy this basically. There we go. And there we go. At library walking. All right, let's see what happens. This is gonna be interesting because if this works, that's gonna be sick. So I haven't actually added anything like falling and stuff, but that's how I like it. Walk speed 5, sure. Have I did I multiply it by before movement input? Oh, this is gonna be an issue. Wait, on the base state. No, on the machine. That's kind of an issue. I have to multiply it by what the fuck? What did I do here? Oh, wait, I was looking at my old code here for a second. Actual magnitude to move speed. Yeah, I'll have to just be clever about remembering to include time total time. And that should work, right? It just works because it's Unity. Yeah, it works. Hopefully this works out then. Let's see what happens. If I it's not doing, oh wait, I know why. First things first, on awake, we say that active state equals, and I think I need to include the manager as well, right? Oh yeah. Let's do this as well. Wait, what the? You guys just take a second here to check for this. Huh? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, makes sense. Private. PS library equals. Let's go to state library just to remember what it is. Equals state library right. What the fuck is that? Okay. Oh yeah, it's before this we have to do this. Let's say that. No, it's not this. It's what the fuck are you doing? C#, Visual Studio. Oh yeah, current state equals active state equals dot idle, right? And then we also active state equals, no, not equals enter state. So I don't actually have anything in the enter state right now for the active state, right? For idle, I mean. Yeah, no, nothing. But that's just to for the future when I have like triggering animations and stuff. And then update, we're gonna active state dot update state. All right, let's see what happens. My hope is that we're going to move, but we won't be moving like according to where our mouse is pointing. All right, let's see. Okay. So I think I know what the issue is already. Let's take a look here. The direction equals this. And yeah, it should be plus. There we go. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Oh well. Yeah, look at that. And as I said earlier, it would not be correct. No. It's not actually according to where the mouse is pointing at all. That's to be expected. All right. Let's see. Air. If we are in the air, we should be going down. We should have something called like vertical speed or something. Since we're setting it, we're gonna be setting it. Wait, can I actually? What if I? Let's take a look at what this looks like when I switch state here. Exit state, yeah. New state, enter state, and yeah. So I could have this here. It's just gonna be easier if I. Oh, this is gonna be more bloat, isn't it? Oh no. Fuck it. Fuck it, bro. We're just gonna do this. Private float or vector? No, we don't. We just need a magnitude in the other direction. Float. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Gravity strength. What if I had like gravity? Just gravity? No. Because I remember having like a vertical magnitude that was really annoying last time I did this, but let's just call it. Ooh, we're already getting flashbacks. This is not good. And let's. Oh, what the fuck? Let's move it down here. Oh, okay. Public float vert magnitude and yep, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so vert magnitude, return vert magnitude. Yes. Oh, I should figure out some way to. No, that's for later. That's for later. Vert magnitude, yep. So when we're. Oh no, I'm gonna want to make that. I really want to make, because I'm gonna have to add into both idle and walking And fucking every future state, if you press space, you go into the error state. And I don't want to do that. So I could just, you know, I'll make it hierarchical. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're making it hierarchical. It's gonna be probably easier if I just give as little responsibility as possible to the ground, to the base states, to the root states. All right. Okay, root states are what we're gonna call the like higher states, like the in air or ground. So let's start by going to the library and say, first of all, let's move you down actually, because that makes no sense for you to be there. Air, and let's say ground. I just call it ground. Perfect. And we move you up one, just to make it like more visually, make more sense to me. There we are. Let's check something. Okay. Oh fuck, it's already 19:30. Oh bro. I was so late in starting this today. This is my fault, I guess. State dictionary. Those, yeah. Player states dot round equals new. Oh yeah, I gotta create state first. Okay. Create C#. PS ground. Should maybe be grounded, but like fuck it. There we go, and I'm gonna say that you are actually now ground. There we go. Whoop. PS ground. Yes. Ground. Oh. Pound. All right. And then in the library, here we go. Here you are. PS ground. Yeah. But you also need the state machine and this. There we go. And public PS base state ground. Ground. Double R. No, just one R. Return. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. More or less. So now we're gonna get back into the base state. So is root state. This is gonna be so fucking annoying. I'm already annoyed by having to do this. We're gonna add two more. And this one is gonna be called current substate. This one is going to be called current root state. So the idea is simple. It's going to either have a root state or a substate, and a substate is a state below it, and a root state is a should call it superstate instead of root state, because root is like the base, but this implies that there will only be a root state above it, which is probably going to be the case. I'm calling it superstate actually, just so we realize and understand that it's the one above it. Current substate. Should I call it is superstate then? I'm calling it is superstate for now, in case if I make it so that there's like more than 2 layers, I'm gonna change the super to root. But for now it's fine. For now it's fine. Okay. What the fuck did I do? What did I do here? I'm just looking at my old code. Why did I do that? This is... Huh? Why? Tell me why. Wait, what? Protected. I think this should be. Why did I make this private? Yeah, it's super. There we go. Let me set this to false. There we are. And in the air, when you're created, you know that it's superstate. You are a superstate. And you know what? So are you, ground. Damn right you are. You go, you. Oh, let's just remove that one. Yeah, let's just remove these ones from all of these for now. Even if you're probably gonna need them for more stuff. I just want to add them myself so I remember I added them. Up to state. Okay, update states. This is gonna be so annoying to remember. Yeah, but that's fine though. That's fine. Honestly, update states isn't gonna be hard. I'll remember it. I'll remember it. So. Yeah. Wait. Okay, let's do this. You're putting you below here because you're being managed by another part of the code and you're not abstract, so there we go. And you, my dear friend, well, piece of code. So you're gonna update yourself, and then if you have a substate, yeah, that's correct, you update states of that. No, yeah, states. So let's say there's like 15 in a layer. Pretend we're in hell. It updates itself and then it checks, do I have a substate? And if it does have one, it runs the update states, so this one of that one, which will in that case update itself and then check if it's something below it and just run down the line. So the things I need to remember is that the ground and air states are updated first, followed by the others. Okay. And then also in the switch state, let's see, we have to do some more things here now. If is a superstate, if it is a superstate, we make sure the state machine. Oh yeah, we actually this is the one we do. There we go. Because then when the state machine only updates the superstate, so it's gonna only update air or ground, and then they themselves will update the other ones later. Else, if oh yeah. If current superstate something equal to null. So yeah, if it has something above it, which it should have, but you know, just to be sure, we superstate set set sub state equals new state. Now we don't actually have a set substate yet, and we don't have a set superstate yet either. So we're gonna create that. Oh, that's not correct. There we go. Protected void set sub state, and it's gonna be the same as the earlier other one. PS base state new state perfect. Whoop. So it's the substate, so current substate equals new state. Actually, yeah, let's call it new substate just to differentiate them. and new substate dot set super state. Now let's see. Now we need a set super state thing as well, of course. Protected void set super state. PS space state new super state. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's the wrong again. There we go. Current superstate. Yeah, so when we set a substate of something, we say, hey, current substate is equal to the new substate, and the new substate's superstate is this. So if I ever need to check the superstate, we can do that. That should be it, right? I'm just looking for the old code I did. I have initialized substrate. I still don't actually understand what initialize substate does. And that's worrying, because if I don't know what it does, and I think the idea is that when you like enter a state, initialize it, and set substate, it basically sets that when you enter a new root state, it double checks kind of what your current substate is. But wouldn't it be easier to just send the current substate? Like, I set when I do I have like a check switch state? No, switch state. Yeah, if I instead did this here, is super state, yeah. So if it is a super state, I should just set substate to of the new state to the current substate, right? So let's see here. State machine active state equals new state. And wait, don't I do that? Current super state, set substate, new state. I should just continue to do this. State machine dot active state dot set substate. No, not new state, but right? Wouldn't that solve it? But are there instances where I wouldn't want that to be possible? Like if I said that if you're switching to like some state, you can basically never you can only be in one state. Like you can maybe not be in a certain state, for example. So I think it isn't gonna be actually worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing this at least, and then we'll see what happens. Let's just look at this again. If it is a super state, it says the active state is that, and then it takes the active state, which is now the current new state, and sets that substate to the current substate, which is this one's current substate. And it should do this before it exits, right? That's only for substate. And should I make? Nah, let's not do that. That's gonna be too annoying. That should be correct, right? So update states. Yes. Active state. It's gonna be ground. I say ground. There we go. But it's gonna have to initialize. So it's gonna have to like start out with something. Okay, let's do this. Active state dot set substate, and I'm gonna go state library dot idle, like that. Maybe is it substate? I was gonna check. Yeah, it's protected. Is that what it's complaining about as well? Yeah. Can I make it like internal? I'm gonna make it internal, I think. That should help, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, boy. That works. So, active state library, it's gonna say it's grounded and that you're idle, and then it's gonna enter the state of grounded. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to do the enter for idle, I don't think. And if I need to, I'll just do it later. Okay, active state, update states. All right. Let's see. So if you're in the air, how put your hands in the air like you just don't care. You should be losing upwards momentum because you're gonna be you're gonna be gaining gravity, I mean, speed. So machine, and there was something here, right? I had a vertical magnitude, yes. Air, so we're gonna say, I think if we look at the walking, and the reason I'm currently just setting the position, can I like lock air from even having a substate? Like enter state, because I don't want you to have a substate while in the air. Oh, I'm gonna need a, oh, actually. So, new plan. Air is just gonna be one state. What is it? Oh, so annoying. I need like a fucking insane flowchart for this, but I can't be bothered to make one, and I'm too dumb to make one. Because like if you're in the air, I want to still be able to have some movement options that are gonna be working as soon as you touch down, so you'll know. And like maybe if you'd be in the air and you're like sliding, you would be in your sliding animation while in the air. That makes sense to me. But I'm gonna have you need to not update the state while you're in the air. Okay, so what if you have a I think I can do this, right? Base state. The states public virtual, right? So virtual should make it so that I can override it, but I don't have to. So in the air, we're gonna override update states. Override void update states, and we're gonna say that you're gonna just update state, and you're gonna ignore all those pesky other substates, because you're still gonna be like having those states active. What if you like? Oh my god, that's gonna be so annoying. Wait, can't I just do this actually? Yeah, I have an idea. So I'm gonna set current substate dot check switch state. Right. Because now I can, even if I'm not checking it, like I'm not updating the substate, I'm checking the switch state. So this means that if you're like, let's say jumping, and you're like not, and you start to hold down like, let's say a slide button, which is gonna be included, you're gonna be entering the slide state, but you're not gonna be updating it. So you're gonna be like entering the animation, you're gonna do all of that, but then you're not gonna update it because the air state is updating itself while you're in there. And it's gonna be one of those, you know, controls in the air where you either don't have any control while you're in there, or you have a small amount of control while you're in there. We'll see what feels best. Update set. So enter state. You're gonna take the direction from something. Yeah, we're gonna save the direction in the base state actually. No, not the base state, in the machine. Actually, in the base state, like all of them is gonna use a fucking protected direction. No, oops. Protected vector 2. No, vector 3. Direction. There we go. And then I'm gonna just go in here and I'm gonna walking. Yeah. I don't need you anymore. There we go. And the question is, oops. Yeah, then I can, when I enter state, I can say print substate dot direction. Okay. Wait. Direction equals oh. Direction. Okay, so that doesn't have the, but simple. I'm gonna create a getter for this, and we're calling it, yeah, we're doing this. Get, oh my god, just give it to me. Let me press enter and just get it, you know. What the fuck? Get, and it's like this, right? I keep forgetting how it works. Return. Direction. Like that? Probably. This is a large D. Perfect. Direction equals substate direction. And just like we did here in the walking, we just system machine play position equals direction. Like that. But we're gonna have state machine dot, it's like a vert magnitude minus state machine dot gravity strength times time of course. Oh, it's read only. Should I have a vertical magnitude in here instead then? And just, no, I don't, because I need to write to it. And then set. That's the one. Earth magnitude equals value. Wow. Air. Right. And then we do. Okay, so this is gonna be where we start including things like direction equals state machine dot vert magnitude multiplied by state machine dot gravity direction. Do I have a gravity direction somewhere in here? That's I do have that, right? Down direction, but I never gave it a public vector free down direction. Yep. Air down direction. Let's normalize first. Direction equals this machine. That magnitude times the I should probably add this, right? So machine vertical magnitude multiplied by down direction normalize. Let's think about this. Direction equals direction normalized this machine working speed and no, I think I'll do this actually, because I don't want the direction to be super tiny at all times when I'm working with it. So I'm gonna do this instead. So when we add it to the position, we do that. And let's just double check I'm not doing something like that here. No, I'm just reducing it potential time, but I'm not setting it to that. Okay, perfect. Switch state. If state machine dot grounded switch state to how did it work again? It's like state library dot library. Okay, let's do that. Underscore library dot ground. Right. Air and then ground. Okay, so when we enter the state, I'm gonna say that state machine dot vert magnitude. That's a gamble. Equals. Wait, should it be -1? It should be positive or negative actually when I think about it. Because it's downwards. I'm multiplying it by downwards, so it's the vertical magnitude. This is gonna be so annoying. So by vertical magnitude, I'm not implying downwards or magnitude, right? So it should be positive if it's going upwards and negative if it's going downwards in my head. So I just need to do here in the air state. I need to. Yeah, because it's multiplied by the down direction, and the down direction is actually downwards. So what if I instead call it up direction? And you just fix that like that. That's easy. Where is it? Down direction. It's actually sorry, you're not down direction, you're up direction. And you're also up direction. And that's up direction, and you're actually one there. Perfect. And now I feel like there should be something wrong here. Yep. Up direction, normalized. But now it's gonna shoot it downwards, so let's just multiply it by -1. Should I have an F there? Nah, fuck it. And in the air, we say up direction normalized, because now it's going to start by having positive vertical magnitudes going upwards, but it's like removing it, and it's going to hit it eventually. And when we exit state, we don't do anything. Up to state, yeah, it just checks with state. Okay. And it should just continue in the same direction, right? Idle does nothing. it's just chilling. Goes to walking. And if we are okay, now if we're grounded, where's ground? Here's ground. Yeah. We're setting it. This was the reason here. Minus 0.1 or something. Sure. So I'm gonna start falling through the floor pretty much instantly, I think, when I'm starting this thing. So don't have any actual collision detection, but that's for later. So when we're grounded, we just update state. Should we just check switch state and not do anything? And yeah. Check switch state. Yeah. There we go. So check switch state. If we're no longer grounded, if state machine dot grounded isn't true. Actually, you know what? I am getting tired of this. Then we do switch state to library dot air. Go. Boom. Look at that. So much better. I'm gonna change the other ones as well. If whoop, X. Whoop. And air as well. Let's see if this is not working. Do I have anything in the other ones? Idle. Yeah. Next. Let's see. Walking, ground. Okay, so if you're not ground anymore, you're going to the air, baby. Dempster pools. Sorry, I don't make them. Should I have returned there? So I can't do anything else? Just a question. Nah, it's gonna be fine. I have another if here. It's gonna have two ifs next to each other, it's fine. If, do I have like a, I did have a space pressed something, right? Jump pressed. Jump pressed, yes I did, but I didn't create a getter for it. Public bool jump pressed. Yes, yes. Ground if set machine dot jump pressed. Now we're actually gonna need one of these. We're gonna say that state machine dot word magnitude is equal to, like, I don't know. Wait, don't I have like a jump strength thing already here? Jump power. Okay, public float jump power. Okay, I'm setting it to jump power equals state machine dot jump power, and then we're doing the switch state library air. Yep. And also I probably should do this, yeah, so I don't accidentally fuck something up here. Dot grounded equals false. Am I allowed to do that? No, I'm not, right? Yes. Where the fuck did grounded go? Already losing things. This is great. Grounded. Get set radio. Grounded equals, wow. Ground. Yep, false, perfect. And I'm gonna say that's idle. Here we go, air. Oh, I was so happy for a while then. Oh well. True. Or Actually, I can keep it nice and tidy, I realized. Just to this exit state. State machine dot grounded equals not false. True. And same here, let's see. Oh no, that's not actually sense, yeah. But I probably should move you. Since I don't have it here. There we go. I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen is I'm gonna slowly start sinking into the ground. Unless I actually... I'm just gonna make this 0 for now, because I think that might fix it actually. We'll see. Assuming also these things have like... Yeah, they have meshes and stuff. Alright, player, let's see, what's be jump power. I'm saying 5, gravity strength. That's gonna be 10. And to double check, gravity strength, just gonna say it again. Oh yeah, it's just used in air. Gravity strength is removed, yeah. So if it's a positive, it removes more. And okay. That should be correct. If it's not, we're gonna notice. Let's see what happens. Nothing happens. Console reference, null reference. That's what instance. Am I not initializing this correct? Do I need the initialize thing? I do, don't I? Machine. Okay, let's check this again. Update states, active state. Idle. Okay, and if it's idle, it goes to walking. And let's just check the switch state thing again. Oh, did I make both of these super state? Yes. Yes, and one of these. Yep. What was the error? Is it the same error all over and over again? Looks like it. Air enter state at asset script place it machine air 16. Okay, number 16. Oh, it doesn't have a direction yet. I'll just set it to like place state. Let's do that, maybe? If that's gonna do anything. Let's see what happens. Alright, let's see. No. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Enter state at assets placed in air. Switch state. Oh, it's all of them. Base state, switch state. Oh, ground check, switch state at script placed at machine ground. Huh? Okay, let's check as ground for a second. I have obviously not initialized something somewhere, which is my usual problem, I think. Oh wait, no. Am I not creating one? I feel like I should be, right? Ground, air, idle, walking, and I have air, idle, walking, ground, and in the machine, I say new. I'm creating a new one, right? Yeah. Active city mistake library dot ground, and as I'm creating the library, it should be creating These ones, they should not be null. Why are they null? Are they trying? What's the order of them being created? I guess I need to know. These are all the same. Okay. Okay, update on 88. Yeah, active state, update states. Okay, so that's null or something, right? Object reference not set to an instance of an object. I think all of them are having this problem. Base state 60. What happens on base state 60? Update state. Okay. Should you like this dot update state? No. Because it should just figure it out itself. Wait, let me just double check something again. Could I move the camera? I forgot to check. Yeah, the camera is moving. Okay. And it's rotating. And these are not. So that works. This is an error. Active state, update state. Active on awake. And these ones worked earlier though. Should I do it like on start instead of awake? What happens if I do this instead? It's so confusing working during summer because it's like 8 o'clock here and it's so bright. Yeah, it's the exact same error still. Switch state, base state, new state. Is it the fucking initialize subset I haven't done and I need to do that? It better not be. It fucking better not be because I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's try to think this through. When we start the code, it'll say state library equals a new state library using this. That should be instantiated. Active state is equal to state library dot ground, which is this, which is also this. Let's see, library return, which is also it's new. Yeah. So that should be fine, right? Let's check this one. When it gets created, it creates these things. State machine, current subset. Is it this that's the issue? Current subset, current superset? Let's see. What did I do for this in the last version? If I'm looking at it. Is it it can't be the fucking initialize, right? It can't be. Please don't be. Because it's supposed to be null as well sometimes. Set substate, new substate. Okay. So I say set substate, right? Machine. Set substate of the active state. Active state is ground, and I set its substate to idle. Oh, wrong. Base state. Set substate. This is the idle state. Current substate equals to the idle state. The substate set superstate this. So let's just set that superstate. Current superstate is new superstate, and that's this, right? Update state, update state, current substate, null, current substate, update states. Do I ever like wonder if it's superstate? If current substate is null, okay. Wait, what? Is this something? else if current superstate equals null, current superstate dot set substate. Is this the issue? I don't think it is. I'm looking at this. Let's see. Switch state, exit state, enter state. What is? Okay, so this one is false when created. But then in the air one, its superstate is true. And then the grounded as well, okay. It's the same one, yep. Yeah, I don't think. Wait, I'm actually gonna get this for a second. Current substate direction. Direction, a new vector, set machine movement input text, 0 the machine dot movement input y equals direction normalized as machine walk speed. Okay, wait. What happens at the start of the thing? What's the first? It's instantly this, right? Yeah, it's just the same. So, observer is not set to instance object. Air enter state. Okay, let's do some checks. Or should I just say fuck it and eat food because it's 8 o'clock? Maybe I should do that because it's 8 o'clock and I delayed this for too long. I should have started at 10 in the morning. I started at like, what, 5 maybe? 5:30? That's too late. Okay, before I do that, it should be at awake. It feels wrong to have it here. It feels so wrong to have it here. Let's just do that and let's just double check again because I don't know what would happen. But hey, what if something happens? I don't know. Let's see, it's the same error. Yep, same error. Okay, so we're gonna figure out how far it gets. I set the active state library to ground. Okay. Let's do this. Let's start by saying that when you are initialized, I want you to, okay, debug dot, oh, fuck, what is it? Is it like log? No. Write log? No. Fuck, what's the debug thing again? I had a bunch of these things earlier. I can maybe find some. I don't want to Google it. I don't want to. Am I gonna just Google it? I might have to just Google it. Yeah, I'm just gonna Google it. Fuck it. Let's see. Unity. Unity console log. Debug dot. Is this debug log? Yeah, it is. Debug dot log. Whoop. And we say started library initialization. Debug dot log. Finished library initialization. Alright, let's see if this ever gets written. And then we can go into all of them. Actually, should I do this as well? Like, debug dot log state initialized. There we go. That probably should be correct, right? So I should see 4 of those, and I should see that one. Okay. That does look like. Okay. Oh, I'm not actually showing this. That makes sense. Started library initiation, state initialized, state initialized, state initialized, state initialized, finished library initiation. Okay, so that gets done. Not object reference not sent to an instance of an object, and it's enter state at asset scripts placed in the machine. At enter state direction is current substate at direction. Does not have a substate, and that's the issue. It doesn't get there somehow. Wait a second. I'm just gonna write. Okay, so I can remove this now because I know that happens. I don't have to have that show up every time. There we go. Let's just do that actually. There we go. I'll save that space there for later. Active state, and that is equal to active state, and then we do active substate, active state dot. Is it not it's not public, right? No. I'm just gonna get public for now. Public. Dot current substate. Okay, let's see what it says. Because if it says something, if it says like I don't know what the fuck you mean here, then I think I know what the problem is. No, I don't know what the problem is, but then we are close to this problem. Okay, let's see. What you say? Active state ground, active substate idle. Okay, that works. So is the issue basically when I update it and it realizes it's not grounded? I'm guessing, because ground check is run, and ground check should give out. Let's see, it's plus 0.05, and the height of this thing is it should give out a false on the ground check. Let's do a check on the ground check. Let's do it before, see what happened. No, because it should be false. Oh well, doesn't really matter, I guess. Debug.log not lower. Grounded. Let's see. Does it say that it's grounded or not? It should say it's grounded. It's not saying anything at all. Is it because it's getting an error here, I'm guessing, and stopping? Do that instead. Okay, so it's not grounded. Oh, oops. That wasn't intended. Okay. Oh well. Grounded. It's not grounded. But now I know that it doesn't get past this. So anything that happens after this is not happening at all. Alright. So. Is it trying to... Let's see, ground. I'm gonna see. Is it running update state? Grounded. Update state. Okay, does it even get that far? Yeah, it does. Okay, so it does run grounded update state. Debug log grab state, okay. I'm gonna do a grounded check switch. There we go. Okay, so we have an issue, and I need to solve this at some point. I'm gonna give up after this because I am too fucking hungry. Alright, it doesn't actually check. It doesn't check switch state. It doesn't get here. Okay, I actually want to know this. Get up here though. There's something that happens up there. Yeah, it does. Okay, so it's something that happens. It gets here, but then it says it isn't grounded, so it does switch state library. So it's switch state. This is what's happening at least. Okay, now we know it's base state, switch state. I think I knew that earlier as well. New state is equal to the air state. Exit state. It runs exit state in grounded. Nothing happens. Yeah, it says it's not grounded. That's it. Actually, let's just check. Maybe I'll change the name. The text. I'm just gonna do that. Bro, I'm just not going to eat. yeah, it does do that. Okay, so that's being done. Now we know that. Base state, so it does that. New state, enter state. Okay, I'm gonna air enter state after direction. Is this okay, this is the last thing I'm testing, and then I'm going to eat. And I'll be back tomorrow, probably in the morning, hopefully. If I'm a good boy and that's what it's not doing that. It's something that happens. Okay. Just before I go. It might be that this entire thing is not initialized and I'm just doing it wrong somehow. Which is very likely. Okay. So what happens is here something happens. Direction equals current substate direction. Okay. Oh, it's not itself. It's not its current substate. Okay. Does it have a substate yet? I don't think it has a substate. I'm just gonna fix it before then. So, can I do this actually? New state, enter state. If I just move this below, is this gonna fix it? That would be kind of funny. Because if that's the only thing that's happening, then oh wow, would you look at that? Okay, so somewhere I am not updating. Somewhere I'm forgetting to include a time delta time. I am pretty sure. Now this is some. Wait, actually, I kind of want to see this now. Does it go like forever? Okay, let's see if we can get a good position, good view up here. Where the fuck did it go? Is it just gone now? Oh yeah, it's 100% gone. Wait, can I like stop it? Where the fuck? Oh, it's gonna get a overload soon. Like, what the fuck? Where is it? Yep. Yep. Yeah. Screenshot channel review for. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Something is fucked up in the gravity. Let's just take a. I'm lying to myself. I shouldn't have done this. Time delta time. Okay, so state. Do I need to like? Okay, direction. Maybe this is the issue. Like, what is? No, it is. It can't be though, right? Because here I'm also using it. I'm just too tired. I'm too tired to hungry to see this. I think gravity, strength times time delta time. To equals. If I like do this, is this gonna change anything? Oops, that's the wrong button. I don't think it should, right? And I can just to double check that there's not something really basic happening here. But I think it isn't. Also, there was the issue of I held space and just kept going up. Is it doing multiple states at the same time or something? Like it's running it's running multiple versions of the same machine at the same time, and that's why it's going so weird. Okay, so that wasn't the issue. See if I can like get it to go. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Oh wait. Wait a fucking second. Walking. Enter state does nothing. Okay, idle does nothing. Exit does nothing. That shouldn't be an issue then. If it is grounded, which it isn't, equals ground. But what I'm confused about is why holding space. Is it hitting itself? It can't be hitting itself, because then it wouldn't be going down that far, right? Should I do this maybe, first of all? Maybe, is this gonna change anything? I don't think it's gonna change anything. I can't see why it would change anything. Maybe we should have like an else if there. Because now it might be... Is it entering both of them at the same time? Is that the issue? That might be the issue. Okay, wait. Else if... Okay, perfect. What is this gonna do anything? Maybe not. No, it did not. Wait, is it gonna do anything about the whole? Yeah, why is holding space allowing me to go forever? Oh fuck me. Am I going back up now? No, I'm not. If jump pressed, state machine state machine equals switch state library error. Is it not correctly exiting the state? Is that what's going on here? So switch state. If it is a superstate, state machine dot active state equals new state. State machine active state set substate equals current substate. Isn't that else if new state enter state? If it is, which it is a superstate, so it should say state machine active state equals the new state, and in this case the new state is air. Wow, I hit the library. Air. Yeah, it should. That's correct. Exit state if grounded equals false. So it's not grounded. It says that, and in air it says if we are grounded, go to ground, and it's true. And update states is there's something here going wrong. Definitely. Gravity strength times time delta. Well, I wonder what time delta even is. Okay, I'll shoot that later. Base state. It has to be something here going wrong. Active state, set substate. Internal void set substate, new substate. Current substate equals new substate. Set superstate this. Okay, wait. State machine dot active state set substate current substate. Then that should be new substate, right? Because that new state becomes the active state, and then active state substate. Current substate equals new substates. New substate set superstate this. Do I need to do it like this instead? No. Okay, I just need to check a bunch of fucking I need to just do a bunch of like logs checks and stuff to see like how many times I'm updating each frame and stuff like that. That's gonna have to be it for me today, I guess. It's late. It's actually quite late for me, even if it's really bright outside. So I'm gonna make some dinner and I'm gonna probably game. And then I'll hopefully be up at like 10 tomorrow and continue this. Either I'll continue this or I'll work on another thing. I'm currently also working on a tower defense in monogame for an assignment for university, which is a bit late. It was supposed to be done in January, and it's not January right now, but it'll be fine probably. That one is a lot more shit, I'd say, in its execution. This is also not very good so far, but I think I've done some okay progress. I mean, I have a I mean, it's not working, but it's almost working. Set machine that's hierarchical, and hopefully this time, compared to last time I did this, which was off stream, I have been smarter, because last time I had it like instead of doing update states and then each state does its own way of setting the position. Wait a second. Never mind. Never mind. I don't think that's it. You know, I just set it here, so I just like send it back each time, and then it had to go through the exact same process every time, because I had like, oh, I align it to the direction you're moving, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. So yeah, my goal for tomorrow, I guess, is to fix the jumping and to also start aligning the movement to slopes, so I can like actually let's just add as okay. I'm really bad at stopping this. That's like the classic thing for me. I'm bad at starting, bad at stopping. Let's just create. Let's grab this one here. Move it here actually. There we go. And yeah, I'll try to get some materials before stream tomorrow, so that I can what's it called? Let's make it just 20. 20 is a good angle. So like it doesn't look the exact same everywhere. There we go. Because this is gonna be something definitely. Having to walking on slopes is always a massive pain. I remember that from last time I did this. It's literally still not working in the project I'm working on, because we're still doing massive amounts of bug fixes and well, fixing in general. I've saved like 15 times now. It should be saved, right? It's saved now, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I've said I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna stop streaming now. Thank you to all my one wonderful viewer. Goodbye and see you tomorrow. See ya.